Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
What's up? What's up? JUDAHAWOKEACE, Truth Talk Radio, 7 Mile Radio. What's up, T Mizzles?
T Mizzles are great. What's going on, y'all? Everybody good?
Mark for 7 Mile Radio. What's going down?
Same old shit, different toilet, man. You know what it is.
Oh yeah, you already know we back and shit, man. On another one, man.
Another episode, fellas.
Yeah, trying to be on this Truth Talk. Let the public know what's going down, man. What's been going down, T?
Oh, nothing much, man. Shit, just taking it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to see what's going on out here on the airways and chop it up for another session.
Yeah. What about you, Mark? What's been going down, man? We missed a week, man.
Staying busy as usual, man. It's so much going on, man. Y'all see, all the stuff that's going on with the city, man, with these restaurants. I've been out here on the grind with that, man. I don't know if you've seen, I went to Sweet Soul Bistro, went in the back.
Man, that's my spot, man. I'm a West Sider, man. I'm from 7 Mile, man. And I forgot about that. And for you to touch on that, you know what I'm saying? Because Teresa's is right across the street. So that, man, that's my own stomping ground. And I ate up in Sweet Soul, and everything was good, for real. Man, I ain't had no problem, really.
What you get, Mark? What you get?
I got the impression that, it was a lot of different things going on, man. Of course, when you have a kitchen, you have a restaurant, and you are busy, you working, especially you have high volume days and times, it tend to get a little bit, here and there. It's not going to stay spick and span all day, every day.
But let me touch on one thing, too, because I watched the episode, and because, man, me and T Mizzle, we doing food service.
Right.
And for you to still have that sanitizer bucket, you know what I'm saying, on top of that motherfucker, while you still bringing you in, that shit's supposed to be under. And somebody mentioned that on your show, and I'm like, they right.
Yeah, you're
right.
Here's
Absolutely.
The thing.
Well, you bringing them back in.
I'm no health code inspector or shit like that. You know what I mean? So there may have been things that I walked around there because I wasn't there walking through with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah, you
trying to
don't
inspect
know,
things,
but
right?
motherfuckers
Behind the scenes, yeah, you gotta see.
My purpose for going there, people confuse me being there as a reporter, right, or as a on-air personality, getting the perspective for the people from the owner. You see what I'm saying? They will confuse that with me going there to inspect the situation as if I'm going through checking the stove and checking the freezer and making sure the dates is correct and all of that shit. Like that's not.
You don't know that, man.
You see what I'm saying?
She know that.
So the thing, right. She's supposed to know that, right?
She's supposed to know that.
And from like I said, from my standpoint, there was a lot of different things going on, man. I seen. Because I worked in the kitchen, I worked in fast food. I was no, owner or nothing like that. But so, like I said, man, when you're working in the kitchen, things tend to get, scrambled around a little bit messy or whatnot. But like I said, I didn't see nothing that would, immediately alarm me.
And to bring you in and the sanitizer bucket was on top, I'm like, damn, you supposed to been on your game.
See?
You calling him back and you still fucking up.
Damn.
So I can't
that
trust
you
you
wonder
now.
now,
I ate there and shit.
That
I'm
make
like,
you wonder now.
damn, you know what I'm saying? Peace up to Sweet Soul Bistro on the west side, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be on your game, baby.
You gotta be on your game.
You got to be on your game, especially if you're going to call somebody back. But you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the nail salon fight, man.
Oh, man.
With the whooping of the grandma, man. It couldn't have been my grandma,
that
man.
Was crazy,
we couldn't have whooped my grandma, man, and the store
man,
still be
bad.
standing. I'm against violence, but shit.
Hey, we would
You
shut that
whooping
store
my
down.
grandma with sticks and shit, man. That shit is uncalled for. Mark, you seen that shit, Joe?
I seen the video, man, and we've seen this situation happen many times before. Actually, even here in the city of Detroit, there's been videos where people have came
knocking
into
old guys out.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about specifically fights in the nail salons with these Koreans and these, some of the sisters. You know what I mean? I ain't just talking about a regular fight. You know what I mean? And it just brings you back to the conclusion of saying, okay, we need to have our own shit.
Start, you know what I'm saying, going to college. What happened to the cosmetology classes and shit? Black people, man, we got to start doing our own nails. Shit, we going to get whooped with sticks.
And we say that, and we say that not to, I'm going to play, I guess, devil's advocate on this one, but it's like I say that not to sound selfish or racist toward another group, but at the same time, when we got on one hand this type of treatment that we receive when we go to these business, and on the other side the fact that we don't own none and we not making none of the money that we are spending, like, you know,
And you getting
why
this-
are we
you getting this
wrong
double
for feeling
treatment,
like
right?
that? Why are we wrong for feeling? We can't be wrong for feeling like we need our own. You know what I mean? Y'all people shouldn't be offended. Y'all done had y'all on everything for the longest. You know what I mean? Because we trying to they trying to smarten up now. Is that what the problem is? You know, you have a
Well, you
problem
should
with
have
us
been
trying to-
smarting up from, you know what I'm saying? This been going on shit,
For
man,
a
when I was a
long time.
kid,
Exactly.
man.
Like I
Way,
said,
way
this ain't
back
been-
in the day.
You know what I'm
nothing
saying?
new.
So black people, when we gonna smarten up and shit and start going to our own people or
Open
start
your
doing
own
this
black
shit
nail
ourselves?
shops. Open your
Start
own black
teaching the
nail
kids
shops.
then if you want to, because nails is hot. There's money in the game in
So,
that, man.
should we play the video for
Hair
the
and
people
nails,
that
yeah.
didn't
Show them
see
the video,
All
man,
right,
in
let's play
case
the video.
they didn't see it.
Yeah, here it is, man. The nail salon, and this is in you said Flatbush,
Flatbush, Brooklyn? or
Brooklyn, New York. All
Yeah,
right,
New
let's
York.
check it out.
Caught on camera, a violent brawl at a nail salon in Brooklyn. A worker attacking a customer with a broomstick. The manager says it was self-defense, but now this incident is sparking protests over claims of racism. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg live this evening in East Flatbush. Lauren?
Well, angry and concerned community members as well as police officers still on the scene here on Nostrand Avenue outside of that nail salon. There were no customers at the salon today while protests and a boycott took place outside, all stemming from a big melee that happened inside the salon on Friday night. They are protesting and boycotting a nail salon where this fight broke out Friday night between customers and workers. At issue, an unsatisfactory $5 eyebrow wax and a dispute about whether the customers had paid for their pedicures.
I just finished the pedicure. Just pedicure is okay. I belong for free for her, no problem.
But Abby Moses says her daughter Christina and mother Thelma had paid for their pedicures. Salon workers can be seen trying to keep them inside while police are called. But soon enough, shoving, pushing, punching, and broomstick beating ensues.
I want the people that hit my mother, hit my daughter, hit her friend arrested, and I don't want anyone patronizing in this place anymore.
Her 21-year-old daughter was arrested, as was 32-year-old Hoye Zhang, a salon worker, both facing numerous charges. This community activist says other salon workers should also be arrested.
They need to be arrested for gang assault. Gang assault in New York State is when 2 or more people go and assault someone. So they need to be treated the way black people been treated forever. If it was a black salon and we did that to any party, we would be locked up.
As police escorted other workers past the protesters this afternoon, a detective is hit with something. Later, the gates come down on the salon, but the protest and police presence continues. And no word yet on whether this salon will reopen tomorrow and whether any forthcoming arrests will happen.
Man, so people, man, you see that?
Man, that was terrible, man.
That shit was terrible, man. And then they, you know, to whoop the grandmothers with the sticks and to throw
acetone in the face.
I didn't even know, really. I know it had word acid in it, but I had to ask my girl, like, what is acetone? She like, that shit removed. That shit dangerous.
Oh, man.
And you throwing it into somebody's face. You know, they could, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I think it wasn't even, it shouldn't even been a protest after that. You know what I'm saying? It should have been more action than that, because it couldn't have been my grandmother and my mother. And, you know, Koreans can't even do eyebrows. And so, shit, they done already paid.
They took over the
Most
game.
of the damn bill, you already on $5, and now you got protesters outside your shit, shutting the whole day or week down or what? Could be possibly forever.
Possibly.
You know what I'm saying?
Should be
So,
shut down
shit.
forever, if you ask me.
This
But that
should
was
be
just
shut
wrong.
down forever, man.
Yeah, that's clearly you know, assault.
That's assault.
For one thing. So I mean, with the workers being you know, supposedly jailed, you know, what I mean, what are they gonna do for?
I think they only locked one person up, and then they locked the black lady up too. I think the daughter. And so they locked both of them up, which I'm like, man, you know, over $5.
Where's the case of self-defense in there?
You got a self-defense once they start beating your grandmother and your mama. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Exactly. She had to
Come on
defend
now,
herself,
public.
right? Yeah, she had
What
to
would you
defend
do?
herself,
I feel we should open the lines up and really see if we got some
that's
callers that want to
self-defense all
respond
day,
on
if you
that,
ask me.
because What if your grandmother would got beat in a salon and you sent your daughter and anything, or your daughter or your wife went, or anybody?
How would you react?
How would you react to that? Your
Call
grandmother and your mother.
Calling line is open, by the way. Hit the line. You got something to say. But I don't know how how I could have reacted. You know what I mean? Because on one side of it, you don't want to jeopardize your freedom. You know they were in the wrong, but at the same time, you got that rage. You know what I mean? You got that anger that you need to get back. And protesting, like, come on, we've been doing this for how long? And
protesting to me worked some of the times, man, in certain situations. But in situations like this was uncalled for. I think this is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is uncalled for to really go after adults and mothers and grandmothers over $5. You should have just been like, you know what? Okay, y'all paid most of your bill. Forget it, man. You know, I messed up. Forget it. $5. You know what I'm saying? So,
and she was a loyal customer, so.
And she was a customer for a year or two out here. You know what I'm saying? Caught the bus to come or something, come up there and get her nails done. I'm like, wow.
Man, only if we were as loyal to our own businesses as we were to because I heard the same thing like recently. Y'all probably seen where it was a guy that crashed into a nail salon over here in the neighborhood. Recently.
Yeah.
I posted on Facebook. Actually, I was live on Facebook, and a lot of people saying, "Oh man, that's my favorite nail salon." It was like that thing got a lot of shares. There was a lot of women commenting saying how that was their favorite nail salon. I hope they open back up. I hope they. And I'm just thinking to myself like, damn, like they loyal as fuck to these Koreans, man. And
that's sad.
Whatever
that's crazy,
it is, whatever
man.
the quality
That's
of work.
Crazy.
Even though I've heard of different scenarios up there similar to what we just watched that happened at that very location. You know what I mean? But yet and still,
you got to have
because it's not because it wasn't widely known about that it happened, or because
Well, this I know things like this happen all over the country with the what I'm saying, with the Koreans and the Chinese from doing the nails, but this one was publicized to a magnitude because of the grandmother. You know what I'm saying? For you to beat a grandmother with sticks and also throw acetone in somebody's face took it to a whole nother level. And so that's why I think it got this national attention. You know what I'm saying? Which was all fucked up,
There's really not no other place for a woman to go get their hair and their nails done or their eyebrows, because it's not too many black owned nail shops.
Well, you got Instagram right now. You got Instagram, so you do got a lot of nails by Tina, nails by Shea, whatever. You know what I'm saying? These is real people.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
For instance, like for me or for us, for instance, we go to the barber shop. We going to get our hair cut by a brother. You know what I'm saying? Somebody of our color. We're not gonna go get to a barber shop in Birmingham and expect to get.
I'm not going to Bo Rick's.
Right, exactly.
I see they're still open Bo Rick's.
I'm not going to Bo Rick's.
To another race to get our hair cut. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get, so you gotta, spend your money with your people that know how you want your shit done. You know what I'm saying? I'll take my chances.
I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Why would they not shit? All this shit be getting disrespected.
Go to a sister and get your nails done. You know what I'm saying? That way she know how you want to get it done. You can explain to her, because if you going to them, they not gonna understand they don't understand your language for one.
Yeah, they don't understand the texture of your hair.
They don't even understand your grandmother.
They don't know how to communicate with you.
They don't understand your family, let alone.
Give me money. That's all they gonna tell you.
Cash only.
So go to somebody that know how to do your shit the right proper way. Then you will have a better chance of not getting, a situation like that.
You're right, man. That's fucked up.
You go to a Korean to get your eyebrows done, and they gon'.
And that shit thin as hell. I ain't gonna talk about all of them, but they thin. And it depends. Your shit might be thicker than they busting your shit down to a tube.
Now you looking like them.
Wonder why your shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to the thread and shit, man?
You just gotta
crazy.
make better choices sometimes.
You gotta make better choices, ladies. Come on now, black women. You gotta make better choices out here. You can't keep going, getting disrespected, getting your nails done. Say, well, fuck it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me. You still going to the same one. You know what I'm saying? They do you the same way too. Yeah. So you just gotta wisen up, smarten up out here. Shit, it's 2019 is what I'm telling motherfuckers. Yep. This is 2019, man. You behind if you're in 2018,
Yep. spend your money, you know, and where you want to get, you know, some respect at. That's all I can say.
Man, so, you know.
There it is.
So, you know, also, man, what's up with that foam shit, man, that was coming out of the sewers, the other day?
Man, what is
when
that?
When it rained.
And this is the second time that it happened? Oh, it happened when it rained, that rainstorm.
Yeah, it happened the second time. That was the second time it happened with the white foam, man. That shit was coming out like snow out the forest. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, what I'm thinking about, like, well, shit, if that shit is in Melvindale sewers, what's in ours? We only 5 miles away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when your shit bag up or on your block when it rains too much and the water come up, what's really in that water in them sewers that they ain't telling us about? You know what I'm saying? Hear the news like, well, shit, this the second time, and the police just walking past that shit with no suit on. This shit coming out the forest.
We got the video for that, too, don't we?
Yeah, we got the video for that.
Let's check this one out, man.
Check this out, folks. Check this out.
Is this coming out the ground in Melvindale, Michigan?
Downriver are wondering if this mysterious substance bubbling out of the ground is caused by tonight's rain.
It is oozing onto the street, and as the night cam's Tim Pamplin reports, no one's sure what it is.
An awful, stinky, bubbly, foamy mess erupting out of the ground early tonight along Schaefer Highway here near the Marathon Oil Refinery. Let's roll the tape. There we go. That's some video from about 9 o'clock this evening. There you see it. Now, Marathon tells Melvindale Police it's nothing to do with them. Melvindale Police say this happened last week. They brought out some street sweepers and swept it up. Well, this time they brought out some inspectors. This chap, I'm being told, is from the Detroit Water and Sewage Department. He was here for a few minutes, and then this word came down.
They want the whole road shut down right now until we can figure out exactly what's going on.
Now, this all started bubbling up earlier in the evening during one of the torrential downpours. Michigan Department of Environmental Quality, again, are apprised of the situation. We're waiting to see what they think about all of this. Bottom line, it's not just being swept up, it is being investigated. We'll have updates throughout the night at clickondetroit.com and first thing in the morning on Local 4 News Today. That is the scene right now in Melvin.
Are wondering if this mysterious substance bubbling out of the ground is caused by tonight's rain.
It is oozing onto the street, and as the night cam's Tim Pamplin reports, no one.
So what the hell was that?
Man, listen, man. They got all kind of shit in people niggas in the neighborhood now, man. Shit coming out of the sewers.
Toxic.
And they acting like it's regular. Like, oh, shit, this shit ain't nothing. This ain't nothing but some Skittles coming out of there, man.
It's toxic right there, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got the
All of
police.
a sudden, oh, wait, you know what? We need to shut the whole road down, Bob. We need to shut it down.
And this is the second time.
The first time they just swept it up. No, it's nothing. First time, like, you know what? Let's check and see what the hell this shit is, you know. And then it's all of a sudden, we need to shut the road down.
So how long that shit been going on?
Man, that shit been going on. Who knows? They've been dumping around this area for a long time. And what's the weird part? Marathon talking about they came out with a quick statement because they next door. Like you can look at them right there from the scene. They like, oh, it ain't us. That's the motherfuckers you need to be worried about. Shit, we got.
They don't want to take the blame for that one.
Let's see who this is on the phone line. What's going on, caller? Who is this? Where you calling from? Turn it up. Yeah, what's happening?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, turn your computer down, man. Talk to the phone, not the computer. What's happening?
What's going down? Welcome to Truth Talk Radio. Truth Talk 7 Mile Radio. What's up?
What's good?
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all brothers doing?
We good, man. What's your name?
This Dime Bag from St. Louis.
What's going down, man? What's going down, darling, man? What's going down?
Shit, I see y'all got some crazy stuff going on up there, just like it is down here.
Man, yeah, it's there's all kind of shit, man. The sewage coming out of the sewers, man, all kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we got all kind of toxic, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, what's the weird shit? Marathon issued a quick statement saying, you know, it ain't us. And they right there, you know what I'm saying? You got white substance coming out of the sewers and the police walking past it with no hazmat suits. I wouldn't have been doing that shit. I'm calling off today, man. I can't block off Schaefer today.
Yeah,
you know?
So is it any oil refineries over there?
Yeah, that's what Marathon is. The oil refinery right there, all in that same section, man. Is
Yeah, that's probably the source right there.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And for Marathon to issue a quick statement and saying, you know, it ain't us. Shit, what the fuck? We ain't even blame you. We trying to figure out what it is first. You know?
Yeah, they probably dumping waste over there. They be doing that stuff like this in St. Louis. Like right now, we got a nuclear toxic dump that's on fire. Been burning for about 10 years.
Damn.
Still burning.
Still
And they like, we ain't got no money to clean it up, and all we can do is try to keep the fire to get from getting to the side where the nuclear waste is.
That's pollution in the air.
They was dumping nuclear waste back during the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
They was dumping the nuclear waste over there when they was building them bombs, and that shit been up for years, still active too.
Well, I know it was always one of them. I think it was Harbor Town down on Jefferson. Was built on a toxic waste site, one of them condos. You know what I'm saying? And it was a big, huge thing back in the day. I know if some callers or some listeners out there right now remember, it was a huge thing about building some condos or some lofts on some toxic waste, and motherfuckers stand there like a motherfucker don't know shit.
Yeah, they don't tell nobody.
They told them though. They still like, well, fuck it.
Told them?
They told
They
them
like
on
the
the
area,
news.
right? Yeah.
They like, well, no, man, these is $250,000 lofts, man. We
Right.
we stand high rise up in the air. We don't got to worry about the
Way
ground.
downtown. Yeah.
You stand
like fuck.
If they tell you you dumbass and you still live there, then that's on you then.
That's on you, right?
No.
Yeah, that's on you, man. You know what I'm saying?
They paying good money too.
You know it. You know it. But yeah, we finally got that old racist Bob McCullough out of office as the prosecuting attorney. Finally got him out. So he gone. Got a young brother up in there now.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that election. I seen that election with the brother that's like what got 90% of the vote.
He got 57% of the vote, and no Republican ran. So
no, but he had like a 90 something turnout or something. It was like huge.
Yeah. A lot of people went out and voted to get McCullough out of there. McCullough was when you say like racist, I mean he like a poster child for that stuff. And he didn't try to hide it neither. He was very blunt with his words.
Man.
But yeah, they finally got him out of there. Finally got him out of there.
Man,
it's been a while. I mean, these cops in St. Louis, they run amok. St. Louis County, they run amok, and McCullough wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that was going on in St. Louis. A lot of things going on in that area too, man. Because I know when I traveled to San Diego, it was a sign in the airport saying some type of travel ban in Missouri. You know what I'm saying? It was some type of or restriction or something they were saying about Missouri. You know, I'm like, man, why they just Missouri?
They
man?
passed a law last year. They passed a law that makes it harder for you to sue for discrimination. It leads the company like so if an employee want to racial discriminate against somebody, the owners of the company are not legally responsible for somebody acting racist towards you.
Damn.
Wow.
That's the law in Missouri.
So you trying to say, you know, I can just say, you know,
that's giving them a pass basically to do what
I don't like niggas. I don't got to hire you and tell you, right?
Yeah.
And you can't do nothing, right? Or I don't got to sell you nothing too, right?
They could tell you that, right?
They can tell you.
Call you a
the
nigga.
company ain't gonna be liable for nothing. They can just act as racist as they want. Missouri a weird state, believe it or not. They do some crazy stuff in Missouri. Only in Missouri. Like, our gun laws are like it's like the most lax out the nation. We don't have like open carry permits. I mean, concealing carry permits, you don't need that. You can open carry. I wouldn't recommend it if you're a black person unless it's a bunch of y'all. But because these cops will pop you.
Yeah, shoot your ass.
That they will do. Yeah, they'll put you down like a wounded animal, easily. But yeah, it's lawless in Missouri.
Damn, man.
People just don't care.
Man, well,
it's
shit,
crazy
man. That's crazy because a lot of stories, man, of racist tactics and racial issues come out of Missouri. Some of the biggest, I ain't gonna say all of them coming out of Missouri, but some of the biggest that's right now in the last 2-3 years that came up out of Missouri, starting with Ferguson and St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And a lot. It's crazy. And the travel ban, and what was the NAACP put out a travel ban for blacks or something. Don't go there. You know what I'm saying? A warning or something. So yeah, it's a
when I went when I went down to New Orleans last fall, I had went down to New Orleans in September, and I went over to the Lower East Side, and I parked my car, and I got out, and I started walking around because I just wanted to see some stuff. And I was talking to this one lady, and she asked me what part of Missouri I was from because she seen those plates. And I was like, St. Louis, and she was like, oh, when we travel up north, we go straight through St. Louis. We don't stop. Y'all crazy. That's probably why you got out of your car and started walking around down here like it wasn't no problem. And
Man,
I told her I was like, it ain't as bad as you think. It's some grimy areas, but I be thinking like a lot of the shootings and stuff don't be black people doing it. I think it'd be white people wearing a mask that look like black people. If you ain't checked it out, if you go online, you can buy like these masks look just like black men.
Yeah, I was hearing about that. So that's what they were saying about the
man.
Chicago shootings right now. All the shootings that was going on, they were just trying to say,
Got
then
black
why they don't
masks
got
on.
nobody in custody? You know, where's all the suspects at? Not
'Cause
one
the cops
suspect.
ain't on that stuff too.
You know, so
Back
30-something shootings in a
Damn.
one weekend. Well, no, 60-something shootings, I want to say.
69, yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no suspects.
69, yep.
None.
And what's so
Working.
weird, I watched the new movie, The Purge.
Oh man.
And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that shit that's going on, man, in the new movie. And, you know, I suggest that for anybody that's out there, all the listeners right now, watch the new movie, The Purge, the first Purge. This is what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to thank you, man, Dimebag, for calling in, man, my guy, man.
Oh,
You
it's
know what
all
I'm saying?
good, brothers. Y'all
Yep.
keep doing what y'all do. We need more of them like you.
Oh, yeah, you know it, man. Stay safe out there, player.
All right, peace.
All right,
One
y'all.
love, y'all. We got you.
Man, and that just shows you, man, like the climate of what we're going through all around the nation, man. It ain't even just, you know what I mean, here in the city. And then, like, you know, he bringing up the differences in the different laws and the regulations and shit, man. It's like, damn, you never know.
You never know,
What kind of state literally you are in when you're in another state.
Yeah, when you cross them state lines,
Yeah,
the
you know,
rules are
some
different,
states,
right?
man, you know what I'm saying? We fortunate in the city of Detroit to have black cops, man. I'd have been in cities where they fortunate to have 10. And this is, you know what I'm saying? This is like a huge city. You like, what, 10, 20 black cops, that's it? So they scattered here and there. So that means you don't got nobody on your side to even vouch for you and say, well, man, they might be some decent people. You know what I'm saying? Don't pull them out the car, man. Come on, man. Hold up. If they reaching, they ain't going to really, they don't look like they're the type, you know?
Right.
Because you got a lot of cops here, man. We have to be fortunate to know that these Detroit, even though some people might not like them, but Detroit cops really don't fuck with you.
No, you know what? And it's like, you know, I don't want to sound no kind of way by saying that, but it's like as many times as I've been pulled over, I never really got fucked with. I'm not going to say it's because of my demeanor or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Now, you got some cops that in Detroit I have ran to that just want to be an ass. Like,
right?
man, what the fuck? Give me your goddamn ID.
Depends, I'm gonna say it depends on how you talk to them, and it depends on what you're doing.
They might come
also.
off rip. Give me your motherfucking ID. You're like, damn, man, what the?
Yeah, I can vouch for that. I done had those type of experiences, but still, I mean, like I done been pulled over. You know what I mean? I done had a little bud in the car or whatever. You know what I mean? Shit like that, and you know they just made me stomp it out and shit like that. But again, I ain't never really been into nothing really deep like that for them to take me down hard. You know?
It ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
Experienced some bullshit in Warren though.
That's why I say it depends on where you at and what you're doing.
Yeah, I got my license suspended for open intox, and I wasn't even a fucking driver in Warren.
Yeah, Warren, you got the what is it, Fouts?
You done.
Fouts is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, people that's still listening that's staying in Warren right now, Fouts is a bitch, man. He been in there.
Driver's responsibility for 2 years for a double shot.
Man. Killed you.
That wasn't mine.
And you're a passenger.
And I was the passenger, bro.
Depends on where you at and what you're doing. Yep.
Yeah, man. That's some shit. Yeah, it depends where you at, especially in Michigan. Like I said, man, you can be riding through. Detroit won't have a problem. One city over, Dearborn, you might just be getting out, going to a restaurant. Here come the cops, fucking with you. And you're like, damn, man, we ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But
thinking you stole a car. Or something.
There's a lot of shit going on back like to that nail fight. You know, a lot of racist shit
Racial
is going
profile,
on.
yes. Racial
and it ain't just
profiling
with
out
the
here.
Caucasian people. It seems like it's amongst a lot of people. Far as a lot of cultures, it's just beefing. What the fuck? What's going on? You know what I'm saying, Mark? What you think it is, T? You know what I'm saying?
I
It
say
seems
Trump.
like everybody
I think
now.
it's Trump just putting a negative vibe out here, and people just taking it what he's saying and what's going on, and they running with it. So that's what I think was going on out here.
Well, I got something, man, that may answer the question somewhat.
What you got?
I seen this post that was, I guess from, let me see where it was from, Myrtle Beach, a Craigslist post, a Craigslist ad that suggested that white men were getting ready to more deeply organize for something that looks something like a race war. Let me see if I can find this picture right here and pull it up. So it says, white men ready for war. This is a Myrtle Beach Craigslist ad. And it says, and it reads, I've already organized over 350 men from Horry, Georgetown, and Charleston County, reaching out for more brothers who are ready to be a part of an organized defense. Yes, defense. We must defend and fight for our president, Mr. Trump, and fight for our white families.
Wow.
As to date, the racist blacks, Latinos, and immigrants have been protesting, or shall I say rioting. We need to go where they are, rioting and engage. Please be prepared for war and blood, for we shall honorably fight for our president. Not only do we stand for our president, but we must sacrifice our lives for our president. No more letting the other side riot and speak badly about our president and us. Email for info. Be prepared to start physically training.
Yeah.
That explains it all right there.
See, this is what they getting prepared for. You know what I'm saying? While we, you know what I'm saying, doing dances and shit and worrying about, you know what I'm saying, certain rap beefs or certain gossip and all that shit. That's why me and T Mezzle and Mark, we try to bring the truth to the talk, man. You know what I'm saying? To let people know, wake up, man. Go watch the new Purge, man. And you got blacks in there running, man. They not, you know what I'm saying? They having a party and there's a purge going on.
The new one just came out?
Yeah, they're having a party and the people looking at the cameras like, I can't believe this shit. People is supposed to be fearing for their life,
drinking, partying, dancing,
incentives to kill people, and they partying. You get me? That shows the light of us and the mind frame we in right now.
Wake up.
You know what I'm saying? Where we a party through a purge.
It's basically what your boy did with the This Is America video.
Yeah.
In movie form, basically.
Yeah.
We running around dancing, but this murder going on in the background, and we partying. I mean, this is
Childish Gambino.
And then what's
the
racist part that got to me of the movie is to where, you know what I'm saying, people went to the church instead of picking up guns, and people went to the church to pray. And so soon, when the racist people came into the city to come do people in the Klan outfits and all that, you know what I'm saying? I know some of the listeners is out there, but you know they came in Klan outfits and everything, and went straight to the church to kill mass people that was just sitting ducks. You know what I'm saying? That was in the movie. The racist, you got to see it too, Mark. It's a racist message to it, because soon they came in with the big trucks and the Harley Davidsons and everything. Niggas was hiding behind things like, oh, and my man's like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
we got to fight, and motherfuckers was running from them. You know what I'm saying? They came in ready to do the purge. They came in like shit. You had the cops, Man, that shit crazy, man. I don't want to give out spoilers to the people, but like I said,
I want to see that shit tonight.
Hey, they wasn't prepared.
That shit was crazy, and it made me mad. And I'm like, damn, man, they putting this shit in the movie. The first purge was about killing the poor and the blacks, and you know what I'm saying. They was doing raids on the projects. You know what I'm saying. They had the military. Niggas was just hiding. They wasn't even ready. Everybody supposed to have been strapped up, man, with AR-15s. Like, okay, let's go from floor to floor. You know what I'm saying? We're going to test some shit up. We already know, but man, you know what I'm saying? That shows you the mind frame today.
Just pop up on you.
Because you got a lot of,
you gotta be ready,
a lot of supremacists just running up on people right now. They calling in, Mark. See, they you know what I'm saying? Anything you barbecue, you do anything, they calling on you. And you're like, what you going to do? You in skinny jeans and shit, pink hair and
They ready. Yeah, they ready. They ready for something to jump
They
off.
militant. And,
yeah, they ready.
What's the state of mind of us? That's what I'm saying.
And they calling the police on you.
They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This was unheard of back in the day. They used to hide and call the police. Now they in your face. Bitch, I'm calling the cops.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I dare you do something.
They watch the reality shows and shit, people. They watch it. You know what I'm saying? They seeing the breakdown of the black man. So now it's time to run up on them. Get your wife outside and dog her out in the car while you in the store. You know what I'm saying? Dog your wife out. I'm going to run up on her. Catch her at Walmart. These are stories, real
message,
stories
it's a
that's
hidden
really been
message
going on.
Just
When
wake
the man
up.
ain't there, they running up on your girl. Mitch, when is the fuck? Get your black ass up out of here. For real. And these are real stories, people.
Man ain't nowhere to be found.
Man ain't nowhere to be found, and they doing this on purpose now, man, because if they running up on the women, they really don't have no respect. They done ran up on the men. You see what they doing? They want to protest and all day.
Man ain't gonna
you
do
see with
nothing.
Charlottesville, how they went with Charlottesville, man. They came with bulletproof hats or whatever. They came with the hats, the bats, you know what I'm saying, the shields, backing motherfuckers down. Like, and we wasn't ready. We showed up with Starbucks and backpacks.
Yeah, wake up.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, you know.
Just trying to bring the truth to the talk. That's it. Nothing more than that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely, and you know what's the crazy part? I meant to go see that Purge movie because it's been out since beginning of this July.
Yeah, I suggest anybody, man,
I
people
have to
watch
see
The
that.
Purge, and you know, so they always put the shit in the movies
Exactly.
first.
And The Purge is one of my favorite movies for that, man. You know what I mean? Because it's always has subliminal meaning and messages to it that people may not pick up on.
And
as
for
far as
them to
what's
put the
going on
Klan
right now.
in it, and black people praying in the church and getting slaughtered, that was the same thing that went down in, where was that?
Fucking North Carolina.
South Carolina, somewhere. With that, they just sitting in there and they had to
Put
do
it in
it.
the movie.
And the same thing that was depicted in the damn Childish Gambino video.
Yep.
In the church.
He walked
You
in
right.
and just
I didn't think of
sprayed
that.
the choir.
Yep.
Wow.
Hidden message and everything.
So
y'all.
they telling us,
They
you know,
telling
so
us
they had
beforehand.
the
right.
drones, peeping out everything, shooting people. The drones with weapons, man. The new Purge is off the. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna be sick, but I didn't know it was gonna be on that type of level, racial type level.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
yeah.
the racial messages
But if you-
going
but if you-
on in
but-
the movie
But
theater.
you said it though. What you mean? You said it. What was the first one about? The very first one, right? You just said that. You know what I mean? Those same. Sentiments.
Yeah, it was.
Were being made in the very first one. I mean,
But
I
on
know
the
this one is
level,
called
Mark,
The
when you
First
see
Purge.
it, you're gonna be like, "Well, damn!"
They put it out there on this one.
Far.
Yeah, they really exposed
They went
it
far,
on this
man.
one. Yeah, they exposed it really.
So
on
I don't
this
want to spoil it up, but they went far. We can always chop it up about it on the next. You know what I'm saying? But we can make a whole damn episode on just the Purge.
Oh, it's
and
deep.
the meanings of it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what
real
I'm saying?
Deep, nah, it's deep.
So you know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, T man, what you got to say, man?
It's deep. I just want. Hey, what about the book bag drive, man?
Oh yeah,
What's going on with the
yeah.
book
We got
bag
the
drive. Yeah, I wanna
Black
talk
to
about
School,
that.
BLAK to School, man. August the 19th on James L. Playground Memorial Park, 15799 Thatcher. That's gonna go from like 12 to 2.
12 to 2, yeah.
12 to 2:30, something like that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have. Hopefully, I'm trying to get to the 50 book bag mark. I'm gonna bring some in next week.
Yep,
Me
we
and
got
T
some
Mizzle
coming
gonna
through,
bring,
book
you know,
bags,
and show y'all what
pencils,
type of
crayons,
book bags we got and
pencils,
shit. Because
book
we got
bags,
premium
yeah.
shit, man. And you know what I'm saying? We just need to help, you know what I'm saying? Help our community and shit. Because right now, shit, they in dire need right now, man.
Oh yeah,
Support.
we gotta do it for the kids, you know. So
You know what I'm saying?
bring
We
the
have
kids
hot
out.
dogs out there. Hopefully, Mark to have some jerk chicken out there made by my man Brian on the block. He from Montego and shit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, I can get him to serve us.
Got jerk chicken out there.
Jerk
yeah.
chicken.
We're gonna have
some
hot dogs for the
cabbage.
kids.
Yeah, hot
chips,
dogs for the kids free and shit.
candy
But
bags.
See if what he can do for us, man, and see what's going on. So come on out if y'all got donations, whatever. Me, T Mizzle gonna be there. Martin gonna be there. You know what I'm saying, man? It's a giveaway. You know what I'm saying? Book bag drive.
Yep,
So
bring your kids
we
out,
do this
yeah.
every year. Every year we try to, you know.
Make
do
sure you send me the information for that so I can post it on my page too. You know,
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I'll
we
send
can
it
do
to
that,
you,
yeah.
man. Like I said, man, this is James L. Playground Memorial Park, 15799 Thatcher. That's in Detroit, Michigan, 48235. So it's the August 19th. Book bag
yeah.
drive. Free things for
Free
the
book
kids.
bags.
We're doing it for the kiddies, baby. So
Free
bring 'em out.
food and book bags. Come
Yeah, they
show
can-
your support.
You know, we got a brand new park over there too. So you know what I'm saying? They redid it. You know what I'm saying? So they got a brand new playground, the whole nine. It was really nice.
dig that.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
well, tell them about the masquerade and shit.
Oh,
too.
the
We got
masquerade party we got coming up. Gonna have a masquerade party coming up at 125 Post. Is the name of the spot that we're gonna be at. We're gonna be selling tickets, hopefully this Thursday we have the tickets printed out. So anybody want to get in touch with us, we have everything.
If
on
anybody
the
that's in masquerades and everything, because you know the fall, you always can get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Put your best on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too cold. You know what I'm saying? Bring your sweaters out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
button ups.
Come have some fun with us. You know.
You know what I'm saying? That's what, October the 20th.
October the 20th. Julie, you can tell them what we're gonna be for with the $25 ticket.
Yeah, well, the $25 you're gonna get like a VIP bracelet when you know what I'm saying, offer it when you purchase your ticket. I mean when you purchase your ticket, we're gonna get your bracelet. When you show up at the spot with the bracelet, you're gonna get you 5 tickets, 3 drinks. No, he's on 4 tickets. It's 3 drinks, a food, and then you're gonna get a free dessert off rep. We're gonna have a dessert bar. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have like Spanish style mojitos.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real mojitos done with the sugar, the whole 9. We're gonna have probably some type of whiskey sours or something, you know what I'm saying, or Coke and whiskeys. So we're gonna have, just come on down and party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Masquerade style. You can bring your mask out, you know what I'm saying, kick it, bring your lady, bring your guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You
Come
already
party
know.
with us, dance, you know. You're gonna have the bartender, shots going around every hour, so come holler at us. You know, we're gonna just have a good time.
Yeah, we're trying to, you know, get it together, Mark, you know what I'm saying? This masquerade and, you know, get it pumping.
And it's crazy, man, that we talk about the purge, right?
Uh-huh. Man.
Because the mask that I have is a black purge mask.
Look at that.
That's right. You got to come through with the masquerade. I want to see you.
Purge, man. So you see this one, man, you already know who that is.
You come out in your purge mask. I mean, in your masquerade mask. We going to kick it grown style. We're going to have food for you, good drinks, the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people need good, nice spots to go to nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all that riffraff and all that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just
family-oriented, friends and family. You know,
we're just going to kick it. You know what I'm saying? There's 100 of us and shit, VIP style. Come on down. Like I said, we're going to start these tickets, next week or something?
Yep, Thursday. We have the tickets, so you'll look for me, Mark, or Judah, so you know what I'm saying?
We're going to have you get your bracelet. You lose your bracelet, so I think it's a $5 replacement. So just put the bracelet up, you know what I'm saying? Come in with that mug and come have a good time at the masquerade. Grown style is going to be nice and secure, so you don't got nothing to worry about. Come on down and kick it with us, you know what I'm saying? We'll be there holding it down, you know what I'm saying?
Do this,
So, you know, that's about it, man. Really, on shit we got on the Truth Talk Radio, we didn't really summed up a lot of shit today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
we
saying?
sped through it. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, we got both of the topics out with the fighting at the damn.
Yeah, the Salon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah, whatever happened to that Popeye? I hear they was reopening.
Yeah, they was reopening. People was actually asking me about going to do a walkthrough up there, like I did at Sweet Soul.
Okay.
So I don't know how receptive they would be to that being a corporate situation, right?
You know what I'm saying?
And then you know, just any and everybody, like they don't know me. Of course, they probably know me, but they don't. You know, they wouldn't respect my credentials enough to be in the back end of a corporate situation like that. You know what I mean? That'll probably get them in trouble again, type shit, right?
Yeah.
So then, you know, I don't want to, you know, even try to go up there and, you know, do some gorilla shit and get in the back on some
gorilla.
When they reopened up, then hope they got to be back on their P's.
The grease better be clear. The grease better be clear.
I know that. Reopen, right?
I mean, we don't want chicken in the tea, man. Right. I wouldn't fuck with it anyway.
I probably wouldn't fuck with it. And then they probably don't let the employees fuck with their phones back there in the back no more.
Yeah, that's going to be a motherfucking new rule, regulation.
No phones.
You getting terminated.
Off the rip, they see you recording.
This shit went viral. Everybody was talking about this shit. But I hear they reopened, and I was like, damn, they reopened, and people actually rolling up to that shit, man. I was like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, we'll be back next week, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, with some new people we can interview, new guests, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be deep. Like I said, T-Mizzle, we got a lot of plans for the future, man. The Truth Talk, you know, Truth Talk 7 Mile Radio. So, you know what I'm saying, Mark? A lot of shit coming up. You got the winter coming up, summer coming to an end. I mean, you got the fall and the winter coming up. Summer coming to an end, y'all. You know, kids about to go back to school. So
already,
you know what I'm saying? That shit went by fast. You know what I'm saying? It's just a few hot days and shit. Now it's time to get the kids back to school.
Get back ready, Get your hoodies and winter coats prepared,
Yeah, so, you know, like I said, we got the book bag drive before we roll out. Black to School, August 19th, James L. Playground Memorial Park, 15799 Thatcher Street, Detroit, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on Facebook too, Instagram, JUDAHAWOKEACE, T Mizzle.
T Mizzle the Great.
Yeah, and we out on Truth Talk Radio, Mark. See y'all next week.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile